Hello, good evening. Hello, Tamanna. Hi, Raksha. How are you? You're doing a great job. I'm so proud of you. I'm inspired. Yashvi, Priyanka, thank you, all of you. Hi, Saksham. Good evening, Mona. Hi, Jyoti. Good evening. Hello, Achal. Great. How are you all? I'll start by saying sorry. Yesterday, some mix up happened. I tried to come online with Aishwarya and then something went wrong. So I promised to complete that session which we tried to do yesterday. We'll do that on Friday. And I welcome all of you and I sincerely tell you that I miss you guys very much. एक दिन की गैप काफ़ी तकलीफ देती है मुझे. But I think somebody is praying really hard for my sessions to continue. That is why the lockdown keeps increasing and then I get to come back over and over again. So thank you for all your love. I am so happy. जब तक लॉकडाउन चलेगा मेरे सेशन चलते रहेंगे. लॉकडाउन बंद तो सेशन बंद. Okay? Hello Geeta. Great. So today's subject is also very favorite to me. There are many people who come to me and tell me, sir, we suffer from OCD, and even I am quite a victim of OCD, or not a victim, but so to say, I also suffer from OCD. I like my things to be as good as I can, but I am learning with age that perfection जैसी कोई चीज़ होती नहीं है. People who want to find faults will find faults everywhere. All the same, today it's a subject which is very close to my heart and which is very popularly spoken about at many places, and it is declutter. Declutter मतलब वो सारा गंद, everything that we do not require should be discarded and thrown out of our lives. So today I am going to address so many beautiful things which are very close to me, and let us not call this suffering, let us call today's session as an awakening. And many of you probably are expecting that sir will teach us how to declutter our cupboard or anything. No. So that is the declutter of the outside. Today I am going to touch a different area, which is the declutter from us and inside of us, not the outside. Outside तो आप लोग ने बहुत कुछ सुना है. All the same, day after tomorrow, which is on Wednesday, I will be doing declutter of the outside, but that's going to be superficial because your inside has to be clean. What is within is what will come out. That is what will reflect. So yes, Raksha tells me there's a lovely book on decluttering by Marie Kondo. That is from the outside. Today I'm going to talk about the inside and within. Like you must have heard, what goes in comes out. What we sow, so shall we reap. So let us start today's session by understanding what is it that we exhibit. हम दिखते कैसे हैं, हम बोलते क्या हैं, हम वही बोलते हैं. We are like a computer. जो हम डालते हैं अंदर, whatever we consume is what we release. Am I right? On that note, what are the areas that we put in anything from? So we put in anything from, first, our mouth, which is what we eat. Second, our eyes, what we see. Our nose, what we breathe and inhale. Last but least, our ears, what we listen to. So today, let us see what are these four parts of the body that we put in things from. And then whatever goes in, whatever the body requires, it keeps, and the rest is thrown out. So on that note, we will start the inside by talking of a very important area in our life, which is called pain. This is more like a medical session rather than a life session, but it's extremely important. So please stay through it and you will learn a lot about science. Let's talk of pain. What is pain? You know what is pain? Pain is discomfort. And the aim of pain is it is a signal that the brain is giving that you are going through some trouble. It is a signal, and that comes in the form of a dis-ease. Dis-ease का मतलब है, it is a signal that something is wrong in your life, and to prevent further damage, you need to correct it now. So pain doesn't mean to be from a wound or a stomach ache or a headache. It can also be pain in your heart, pain in your mind, pain in something that is bothering you. So today I'm going to teach you a lot about food intake and our emotional pains that we need to declutter, how to do it, how to identify them, and how to help. So let us understand, like Gandhiji used to say way back, almost more than few hundred years back, he said, Bura mat kaho, Bura mat suno, Bura mat dekho. But what are we doing today? We are bombarded with हम क्या देखते हैं on our social media, on internet, हम टीवी पर, इडियट बॉक्स पर, व्हाट्सएप पर, फेसबुक पर सारा दिन इंफॉर्मेशन लेते हैं. हम सुनते हैं ये मर गया, मौत, कोविड, डेथ्स, लॉकडाउन, economic crisis. What are we breathing? Stress, anxiety. Now, let us understand all these things that are going in basically are going in with a lot of toxins. So today, to help you elevate your positive energy, which will be generated from what goes in, let us identify where do these toxins go in from, and also how can we detox from them. तो पहले हम जानते हैं ये toxins हमारे अंदर जाते कैसे हैं. Okay? On that note, please, if you have a paper and pen, note down these things. These are very, very valuable things. So, I will start with a very paradoxical word. Toxins go into our body through an acronym which I have created. It is called FARMS. F-A-R-M-S. Now, how do we break that up? F stands for toxins go into our body from our food and drinks. हम क्या खाते हैं, हम क्या पीते हैं, उससे हमारे अंदर बहुत सारी टॉक्सिन्स जमा होती हैं. So when you have aerated drinks, caffeinated drinks, alcohol, meat, dead animals, and a lot of non-veg junk food, that is what is going in. Although at that caffeine and alcohol, what is going to do to you? I have heard this from childhood. Vaswani, Dada Vaswani used to say, जैसा आपका अन्न वैसा आपका तन और मन. So if you want to find that glow in your life, that happiness in the thoughts, the polished skin, very important, observe what is going in from the F. What is the food and the drinks that you're consuming is out of the farms. The F-A-R-M-S, not literally the farm. Also, there is a lot of chemical additions to the food these days. For an example, apples, when we go to buy, they are waxed with Vaseline or something just to make them shine. And we have started to believe in the glamour world that whatever is shining, whatever is good for me, and we take that apple and without washing we eat it. So please be careful of what are the chemicals that you're consuming, because what is going in, it will come out. So food and drinks. The A of the farms is the air and the pollution that we are breathing in. The constant construction going on all over the city for the metro, the constant discharge of carbon dioxide from these cars and diesel engines. So I want to proudly say that my son is creating a green revolution. He started Ion Energy, which is making battery pack vehicles for electric cars. So the second intake of toxins is through air and pollution. The factories need to go out and electric vehicles need to come in is the second A. The R, toxins also go into our body through our relationships and our work stresses. Isn't it? Our relationships cause a lot of toxins within us, which gives us pain. Not dard, but discomfort. So our relationships, we need to detox from certain toxins which we identify as bad in our lives. So F-A-R, I will repeat, F is food and drink, A is air and pollution, R is relationships and work stress. Now come to M. We all are addicted to medication. A lot of garbage, choti cheezon ke liye we are putting in medicines like left, right and center, Combiflam and Vicks and what not, and so many chemical combinations. But trust me, This is all a pharma industry gimmick. I'm not against that. My son is a pharmacist. He'll kill me when I say this, but all the same, yes, be extremely careful and doubly sure before you intake any medication, because they will go and create what we call the chemical locha, not only in your body but in your brain. So the M is the medication, and last but least, S is through the skin. So a lot of things we put in through the skin, the chemicals that we put in through the soaps, the shampoos, the oils, and God bless you women, filled with cosmetics of a million types without even knowing what these cosmetics contain. So my request is, my friends, be very careful of these 5 areas, because whatever is going in is whatever is coming out. And this brings me to the second area of now understanding toxin chali to gayi. Now that these things are within us, how do we release these toxins? How do we get rid of these toxins? For that, I'll tell you some beautiful ways. The beauty is jab jago tab savera. If you have messed up, or you can change today, this is the time when you are able to give a lot of attention to your body. And a beautiful way to remove and detox from toxins is how I will tell you through another acronym, which is called PURES. PURES. P stands for perspiration. If you perspire a lot, if you sit in the sauna, if you run, if you exercise, if you burn your fat, I promise you a lot of toxins will be released through your body. So the first in the PURES is perspiration. The second is urination. A lot of toxins that are collected in your body are released every time you urinate. So I am requesting you, drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water. This is what I mean by declutter. Declutter matlab discard what is not required, and the body will not throw it out until you force it with water. I recently heard in a seminar that the biggest major cause of headache and many aches is dehydration. So whenever you are suffering from any headache or anything, please drink lots of water, and the toxins will release and all the discomfort will go. So perspiration, urination. The third one is respiration. Extremely important. Your pranayam, your exercises, your yoga. The more you improve your lung capacity, COVID ka baap bhi nahi aa sakta. So make sure your respiratory system is good. Every morning at least half an hour of pranayam is extremely important. Breathing exercises, alom vilom, and you can look up for in Google. So PUR is done. E, very important, जिसके सिवाय सुकून नहीं मिलेगा. So that is excretion. पॉटी करना. पेट साफ तो दिमाग साफ. If you do not clean your excretion every morning, you are going to have a miserable day. You may look beautiful from the outside. You keep saying the word shit, but now is the time to literally make sure you shit well and keep a check. Are you shitting well enough? Yes or no? So that is PURE, perspiration, urination, respiration, excretion. You must be wondering, why does sir repeat everything? Because I want you to understand this is the best way to detox all your toxins. And last, the S is good sleep. Guys, sleep is therapy. The job of sleep is to do 3 major parts in your body. First, rest. Second, digest. And last, repair. Body has been made in such a lovely mechanism that if you give it proper rest, it is going to auto repair itself. The body is programmed to do that. So these PURES will save you from the farms. The toxins that come from the farms will go. This is my meaning of the word detox today. So please be very careful. Coming back to another area. Now ये detox का main part कौन सा है? I recently attended a program called BMW, Body, Mind and Wellness, by Colonel Mukherjee from Delhi, who told me something so amazing, that we've always thought that in our body the most important part are the brain and the heart. we also believe our emotions and everything are from the heart, but he informed me that heart is definitely not, it just keeps you alive. Yes, it's only a thermometer that tells you you're alive, but the major part of your life, live, you are alive because of the liver. Our liver is the most important part of our body. अगर आपको किसी के अंदर जगह बनानी है तो उसके दिमाग और दिल में नहीं, उसके लिवर में बनाइए. Literally, when people tell you, I live in your liver, is what it makes sense. You must Google this and understand the roles of the liver are multifaceted. Everything that our body goes through, the entire metamorphosis of cleaning of toxins and taking care of our health and the clotting of the blood, and everything is done by the production or the synthesis, as they call it, of the liver. You must Google more important part, and when somebody loves you, ask them, do I reside in your liver? Because decluttering from the liver will help you start a new fresh life. This is extremely important. Completing the area of decluttering from the body, let's come to an important part which is called decluttering from the mind. जो हमारे ख्याल चलते हैं, the past, the fears, the negative thoughts, the hurts, the pains, the miserable experiences that we are holding on, जो हमने अपने दिमाग में memory करके as if कोई बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है. So our emotional decluttering will come because we are people with emotions. It is extremely important that we emotionally declutter. And you know what do emotions require? We as people require closure. Whenever things are left half, they come back and haunt us. So we require closure. Closure in all our strained relationships, closure in our broken friendships, closure in the pressure and discomfort you have within partners, closure of the losses that you have made in your finances. मैंने ये गलती क्यों की? Why did I lend this money? मैंने उधार क्यों दिया? मैंने लोन क्यों लिया? मैंने फैक्ट्री क्यों स्टार्ट की? Closure. These closures basically bother us and they create a lot of pain, heartache, and that's the cause of a lot of diseases. So a beautiful way to resolve your mind and past experiences to get closure, our mind requires resolutions. After a good clearance, our mind feels pure. We require compassion. So declutter your mind, extremely important. How to do it? It is not going to be easy, but reach out to all the people. उन सारे लोगों को फ़ोन करिए, मिलिए, जाके उनसे माफ़ी मांगिए. Now, how do you do that? Ask for forgiveness, ask for closure. And I'm telling you, experience it to feel it. It is not easy. It's going to be tough. It requires a lot of courage to walk up to somebody and tell them, I am sorry, I messed up. I promise to make it up somehow. It will give you a very, very tame of the ego. This ego that we have is like a wild animal. It is, उसने हमारी जिंदगी में पूरा केमिकल लोचा किया हुआ है. मैं ऐसा, मैं वैसा, मैं इतना बड़ा आदमी, मैं क्यों माफ़ी मांगूं? बच्चों की जिम्मेदारी आके मुझसे माफ़ी मांगने की. गलत वो था, मैंने गलती नहीं की. To tame this ego, to tame this, to properly monitor this mind of yours, you need to take the courage and ask for closure in all your discomforts. That will help you a lot. And any which way, how many people do you need in your life? We have this false belief. Many people have been asking me how to make good friends. I am not liked by people. A common trouble. So I was reading about a wonderful gentleman called Robin Dunbar, ROBIN DUNBAR. And he has created something which will help all of you. It's called the intimacy circle. How many friends do we need? How many associates do we need? We need only 5 best friends, 5 intimate, solid relationships. That's it, to take you through your life. You don't need so many. Only 5 best intimate relationships. You need 15 good friends with whom you can socialize, go out for weekends, have fun, share jokes, party, and have a lot of fun. Only 15. You need 50 friends, which is your circle of association in your company, in your campings, in your gatherings, for your kitty parties, for your couple groups. Not more than 50, my friends. That's very very good what you can maintain for your peace of mind. हमको पता नहीं है ना हमको कितना क्या करना चाहिए. Nobody has taught us. So these are lessons which we need to learn through books, and Robin Dunbar has done a beautiful job. So 5 best friends, 15 good friends, 50 friends or associates, and a max of 150 people are the number of people you can have meaningful relationships with. Beyond 150 is clutter. They are shit. Flush them out, remove them, identify them. 80% of your pain is coming from the 20% of toxic relationships you are having. Just identify them and delete them. That doesn't mean they are bad. You could be one of them for many people, but that doesn't mean that you have to increase your relationships. 150 is the max you can have meaningful relationships for. Baki rahe Facebook mein, if you have 800, they are called acquaintances. They are not your friends. I am sorry. If you're talking of Instagram, 2,000, 3,000, 3 million, 4 million, they are not friends. They are only acquaintances and followers who've heard about you. Yes, you are an influencer if you have a huge number. I am extremely grateful for you to come every evening at 5 and spend your valuable time with me. And I hope I'm adding some meaning, and I'll continue doing the best that I can. See you day after tomorrow. Love you. Take care. You guys are awesome.